Does this sound familiar to you? You essentially just got scammed, and now you want your money back. But how? If you got an unauthorized transaction on your card, if you were charged twice for the same transaction, if the amount charged was incorrect, if you are still charged for a service even though you've canceled it, and if you've never received the item that you ordered, or if you got something that you did not order, you are eligible to apply for a chargeback and your credit card issuer will refund the money that you just lost. Chargeback policies vary from one credit card issuer to another. Chase Bank, for example, requires that you submit your chargeback request in writing and within 60 days of the incident, or that you contact them at least 3 business days before an automated payment is scheduled. Wells Fargo, Capital One, American Express, and Discover each have their own policies, which you can check out through the links down in the description box. You must know that this process has 4 distinct steps. First, you have to formally contact the merchant in question. Second, you can proceed with filing the chargeback. Third, if your claim gets denied, we get to managing the disputes. And finally, if the problem persists, there are other means of solving this issue. Before you file for a chargeback, you have to try to resolve the issue with the merchant. Also, more importantly, you have to prove that you've tried to solve this issue yourself. Take screenshots of the letter that you're going to send to the merchant and document the entire conversation because you're going to need it for our second step. Now then, to comply with the consumer protection laws, you need to do the following: contacting your credit card company and letting them know that you want to dispute a charge on your statement. You also must submit your dispute in writing. If not, the creditor has no obligation to investigate the charges you wish to dispute. Write a letter to the creditor at the address for billing inquiries and not the address for sending your payments. In your letter, include your name, address, account number, the dollar amount of the suspected error, and a description of the billing error such as the name of the merchant, a reference number, proof of attempts to communicate with the merchant to resolve the matter, and anything else that you might have related to the dispute. Send your letter as soon as possible as you have a 60-day window, starting from the day you received the charge you're trying to dispute. Keep a copy of your dispute letter for yourself. Your credit card company will then open an investigation. First, they'll contact the merchant and ask for proof that you made the purchase. Then, the merchant will have 20 days to respond to the chargeback. Typically, when you dispute a charge and the merchant is a scammer, the chargeback is applied quickly and you get your money back. However, these merchants, whether they happen to be actual scammers or not, can deny your claim. To improve their own reputation, banks take the customer's side most of the time instead of the merchants. And even then, credit card issuers sometimes deny claims, but you have 10 days to appeal it. Sometimes the credit card issuer will tell you why your claim got denied. And even if they don't, you can still call them, write a letter or an email, and ask for more information about the appeal process. You can also find this information by logging into your online banking portal. Chargebacks should not be used as your get-out-of-jail-free card. Like we've mentioned already, you do have to prove that you've tried to resolve this issue with the merchant directly. Then again, banks and credit card issuers usually take your side. Businesses and merchants pay on average about $3.6 for every dollar lost to a fraudulent or illegitimate chargeback. Friendly fraud also accounts for as much as 70% of all credit card fraud, costing the industry over $132 billion a year. If that doesn't work, what else can you do? You can file a complaint to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB. They will send it to the company along with all related documents. The company then has 15 days to respond. Finally, suppose all other attempts to overturn the creditor's decision failed. In that case, you will have to take legal action to get your money back.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do.
This process is costly, so make sure it's worth it. You do not have to go to court when lawyers get involved. However, most credit agreement policies have claims provisions detailing how all parties involved will resolve an issue. Head to our website scamwatcher.com for a more detailed step-by-step article on how to get your money back if you've been scammed online. You'll also find a few examples of dispute policies for the 5 major credit card issuers in the US within the same article. Join our scam fighting community by creating an account and helping spread awareness about online scams. And finally, stay safe and stay informed.